Boom, boom, this is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We got a little bit of Bleach Immortal Souls up. I've been getting some requests from some people. Wanted to get a little bit of update on how I'm progressing through here. So let's take you through what we've got. So my team is still the same. I've been keeping the same characters I did before, but I have managed to get some levels up here. I've managed to get Kenpachi up to 5 stars. White Ichigo, up to 5 stars as well. So that means I now have Yamamoto, Kenpachi, and White Ichigo, all 5 stars. So they're pretty much, as far as I can get, for right now. I'll be able to, of course, take them up to 6 stars, but that's going to take some time, as you know, gathering up the actual, shards to get that. I've also got them up 5 gold, so I'm getting ready to go into Mystic 1, the mythic levels, which is where you go to red. So I'm getting ready to go for that. That's the next hurdle that's come to. I have to get through 21 before I can do that, though. So if you go into enhancement, as you can see, these are inside 21, and then I'll be able to go up to the first level of mythic level. So that's what I'm looking for right now. I still have to do Yuraku and Shinji, of course, and I get them up to 5 plus 5 gold before we go into the Mystic as well for them too. So I can do that as well before I need to go into 21. After that, even some of the actual weapons will require to be in 21 as well if we go into the profile here. So as you can see, I could get these up pretty far. I didn't have to go until I could get the plus 5 on some of the weapons as well too, and I could get plus 5 on these. But the actual tombs and whatnot, interestingly enough, are in 20 as well too, and this should be in 20 as well too. Okay, but then you go to Yamamoto, and you want to get his up as well. So I've got several levels left on some of the actual materials. Yeah, they're all inside of 20, so we're in good shape with that as well too. So I can bring those. I can bring the elements up at least to 4, which is what we're going to have to do to probably crack that whip on the elite stages, because you need to get the stars, and that, as you can see, I need 797 stars, so I need 20 stars. So I'm going to need to complete 7 levels. I can get 1 more out of here, but then the rest are going to have to obviously come from within the elite stage. This is the only place where you can get stars. I assume as soon as I clear 79, I'll have some more pop up. But some of these, stages are very difficult to beat. So you need to, make sure you're plus 5. I'm sure once I get everything to plus 5 and plus 4 on the weapons, I'll be able to get through it. And then it's just a matter of jumping up the next level. But now I want to get Shinji and Yuraku. I want to get them up to 5 stars, but I'm still quite a ways away from doing that because they haven't had any events for Yuraku. So as you can see, I still need 150 for him. And Shinji's actually coming up in the Soul Jade 2.0 pools. Sometimes I get Shinji shards, so I only need about 101 of him. So I need about 150 of Yuraku and 101 of Shinji. I'll be able to take them up to 5 star as well. Now as for the others, I've already got 5 stars on Zangetsu, and I've got 6 stars on Ichigo. So moving through that, Yaku's at 5 stars, and everybody else is at 4 and downwards. So I've got some pretty good set of characters that I can roll in to have my team. My goal was to have the entire team, even my 3 guard characters, up to about 5 star is what I'm hoping to have. I'm thinking once I get there, I should be able to stabilize, and I should be able to easily finish out the game as is, and hopefully, then we'll just start working on, of course, 6 stars after that. But that's going to be a little bit time consuming. The shards, the Omni Shards that you need are not easy to come by. You get a lot of Omni Shard chests, but I find that the pull rate actually from those seems to be pretty low. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll just keep on punching through. Kenpachi will probably be the first one that I get the 6 stars from that group, simply because you can get his shards inside of here. You can get 20 shards inside of this. So that will probably be the first one to get the 6 in the team. And then we'll just have to wait for you know, pools to come up. The problem with that is the fact that they're still introducing new characters, and because they're introducing new characters, there's not a lot of time to focus on some of the older characters. Now, I understand there's a Grimmjow and Full Hollow Ichigo Soul Box event coming up, so this will allow you to get Ichigo's weapon, which is what I'm going to try to do. So I'm saving up some Soul Jade for that. Also, they've increased the cap now, so the cap has been increased up to 87, I believe. So we'll be able to take our characters up to 87, which will allow you to get a little bit stronger as well too, in terms of your power, because it was at 83 for quite some time. I assume that they intend to go much farther than that. I assume that they intend to go all the way up to 100, because that's what they've got on the growth plan. It goes up to 100. So I assume that 100 is their current cap in the future. But for right now, it's only at 87. I was hoping they'd take it to 90, but I guess I'm not sure exactly why they waited. But it is. But we've got we got one event up right now. The Halloween event ended a few days ago, so I hope you got some Omni Shards or some nice weapons out of that. This basically here is just the standard a shape. So they've got Baragan in there, they've got Zamari in there, Hiyori is in there, as well as Yemi, and of course Lisa, if you're looking for Lisa, if you want to complete her. So that's, as you can see, she is just a tad bit higher than some of the others. Actually, these first two up here, because are actually at 95 as well too. Lisa's one of the regular, rare characters that came out. So they've also got Hallible's weapon in here. So if you want to get some for that, they've also got a weapon choice pack. So I was thinking about maybe trying to go with this simply because I want to get Minazuki's weapon, because I'm going to put her as one of my guards for a little bit of healing to help out. Get that really close fights. It'd be nice to have her up and put her in guard, since you can't keep her. I can't actually put her into my lineup simply because she's only 3 stars. So it would be useless to put her in the lineup at only 3 stars. She'd probably even be useless to put in the lineup at 4 stars. But at least when she dies, if she dies while she's in your group at a 4-star, you have compassion, and it'll activate compassion on the back row. So, which is helpful, because so that way dying would be bad, of course, but at least you would get something out of it. Right now, it would be useless. She wouldn't last very long simply because she's not powerful enough. She's an SSR, so of course she's going to go out pretty quick. They've also got some shards if you want to get Omni Shards in here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. How long is this event up? I think it's up for another day or two. It's up for another 2 days. So I've been averaging, I'll probably get another 40. 40. So how much do I need for this right here? I might be able to get this. It'll be very close. So, but if I do be able to crack 150, I'll probably just snatch up this to get her weapon. If I don't, then I will probably just go ahead and spend it and get a bunch of Omni Shards, because that's how you're going to be leveling the characters up. You can get Omni Shards. I mean, it just takes a little long time, but that's what I'm going to start doing. With the Omni Shards, I've got 47 of them right now, I believe. So I just need about 103 more, and I'll be able to take up Yuraku to to his 5th star. So, you know, it's not that, it's a little time consuming. You know, I wish the boxes were a little bit more receptive to Omnishard, because you can get Omnishard box on a daily basis from your guild when you do your guild donation and then do the pool for that. You can actually get Omnishard boxes there, but I find out that the rate's not very good. You know, I do get, you know, I maybe get, I'd say on probably 10 boxes, you're probably looking at maybe 3 or 4 would actually be an Omnishard, even though it is an Omnishard box. It would be nice if they would increase the drop rate on the shards a little bit, because that would allow us to progress through a little bit faster. But that's, you know, that's not what it is. But yeah, so I'm holding off on drawing for the, going to hold off on drawing on this until the Soul Box event drops for Hitch. I knew they were going to come out with a weapon box for him. So yeah, it's going to have the Grimjow and Full Hollow Ichigo in it. So since it's a soul box, it's probably shards and weapon. Remember they had a while back. They had I think it was a Yamamoto and somebody else was in it. So it was Yamamoto, I think, and somebody else was in the soul box with him, and you could get both shards and weapon shards for each of them. So I'm trying to save up enough Soul Jade to make a bunch of pools on that. Because it's usually a little difficult to get. The soul box had Yamamoto and it had Yuraku in it, because that's how I got these 43 shards for Yuraku's weapon. I came up 7 short. I was able to successfully get Yamamoto's weapon once. This is a second time for him. I've already awakened his weapon once, so this is the second. This would be for a second awakening, but I was unable to get enough shards. I came up a little bit short on getting enough shards to get the Yuraku's weapon, so I need 7. So I'm hoping that they'll have. I keep looking at every event that they have up. I always look and make sure, like hoping that they'll have, you know, his weapon in here. But they since they're entering new characters, they're just having new weapons up. So. It'd be nice if they had some type of shard that you could get that you could use for weapons. Would be nice, but they don't have that at this point. You have to actually get a copy of the weapon. So, but yeah, so it's a normal thing. So there's a lot of stuff to choose from in this one. I'm probably not going to go with Lisa, simply because Lisa can be gotten in another way now. You can put her in your pool list right here. So this is Lisa right here. I'm actually not too far away from getting her, as you can see. That, but I've decided to start focusing on this little beauty right here, Unohana, right here, because I want to get her to 50, so I can get her so I can get this compassion. Because if you look at this compassion, when she dies, she grants compassion to the back row allies. Okay, and when she is live, male enemies gain rage 20%, but compassion increases the damage rate and damage reduction rate for 2 rounds. So, you know, a 5% damage rate increase and a 5% damage rate decrease, and that's only that's passive. So that's a passive skill. So, you know, right now if she died, well, you know, that wouldn't be that bad. But if you put her in guard, she's going to rage, but she's not going to get hit. Guard rate, you know, guards don't get hit. They don't die. They're just the 3 in the back off to the side, but you get a rage at the beginning of your turn. Each one of them does a rage. So my first rage I'll have, I usually use Yukua for that, just simply because he initiates an entire bleed on the entire enemy team, which is good to get started. And then I'll go, then the enemy will rage off of its guard, and then it'll go. Then it'll come back to me, and my second guard, which I want to put at Unohana, will then do a Minazuki, and it will regenerate hit P to all allies, plus an additional amount equal to 7% of each healing target's total life. Okay, plus it regenerates 100 rage to all allies. Okay, so that would kick in on the second round. So that would heal whatever damage I took on the first round, and start doing the regenerate, allow me going into it. So this would, I think that would, any of those close battles that you have, this would probably put you over the top. But you have to understand, this is only a viable option for the elite mode and the arena. Okay, So, which is where you want to get it for the elite mode, which is where I'm going to be using it. I think it's where it'd be a little bit helpful. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So as you can see, I'll probably, when I start this, I'll most likely just start focusing on, I'll probably put him first, Kua first, simply to initiate the bleed, and then I'll have Unohana right here. And then I'll put, based on what the enemy is, so that I get the elemental buff, I'll put that version right here in the third stance. We'll see how that goes. And this is not right at all. This is the battle arena. Not exactly sure what this is, because this is not what I'm using in battle arena. Oh, let's go. And where is Shinji? There we go. So this right here is the Azure Dragon Sage Hall. This is the Dragon Sage. This is the one that I use. This is reduction damage for the first 2 rounds, about 34%. It helps a lot sometime in the arena. And then I would have, him here, Unohana, and then based on whatever element I'm going up against, I'll probably put that element right there. So that's the current state of my team that I'm going to be looking for. So it's a little bit up in the air as of right now, but that's the current setup that you wanted to know about. So I do have some 5 stars, and I'm going to get the other 2 into 5 stars, and then I'm going to start working on getting the actual weapons up so I can go through the elite stage. The elite stages are where you're going to have to get your stars, and I'm going to need about 7 to beat 7 elite stages to get the required stars to go into 21, because it's locked until you have 797 stars. So it'll be interesting. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here. Let's take a look at the formation for the elite. Okay, so yeah, that's the correct setup. So my tentative would be to have him right there, and then put Unohana right there, so she would do her rage. These don't get hit. Okay, and let's go. So let's save that, and then let's go into fight, and let's go into see how far we get on Yami this time. Just as a test, since they don't get hit, she's not going to die right here. So I'll still get the benefit of her rage. See, the problem right here is the fact that they do rage immediately out of the gate. See, they keep hitting the same person. It probably wouldn't be so bad if they wouldn't hit the same person all the time. And there it is. I'm probably not going to be able to do it. I'm going to have to put her in first. See, I beat this stage. It's just I don't beat it with at 3 stars, simply because of the fact that this stage is so horribly overbalanced, because they just keep, see, lost 2. So there, I'm not going to get 3 stars. So I can't even last my team. But see that heal, that's going to help, but in the long run, it's just not going to be effective enough to actually get. So I'm going to lose 3 people. See, my back row is completely healed, though. Well, it was completely healed. And see how much he's doing damage. See, this is what the levels. This one of this level is completely mismatched for what it is. So see, 1 star. Oh, 2 star. So yeah. So as you can see, not very helpful in terms of what you get up. This is one of those levels that's horribly misanalyzed. I had a few. They have a few of those out there where they don't correctly initiate what needs to be done at a certain level. Just does hard damage, and they keep hitting the same person. She hits the back, so I'm gonna have to put Yuna in the first. Actually, I'm gonna have to put her in the first, so she's the first one because I need to heal almost immediately. I was thinking I would be going first, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Since they're getting to go first, they're getting the actual beat. So I'll lose a person here, maybe two. Okay, I only lost one. Nope, didn't quite do it. Lost two. So I'm not going to 3-star this one anyway. But that's a pretty good heal, actually. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to initiate her in the first lane. Since they're going for, well, I'm going, yeah, since they're going first, but I'm not hitting off. So 2 stars on that one as well, too. So 2-star on them seems to be the actual set here. I'm at I'm supposed to got 17 to go. So let's do this. Since they seem to be kicking off first, let's go ahead and do a formation adjustment here, and in the elite mode. And what we'll do is we'll just switch her up to there. Since I'm switching her up to the first slot. Let's go ahead and put him in the second slot and save that. Then go into the elite stage here. Let's see if we can 3-star this one. So this right here will have Unohana come out much faster. She'll come out first. Okay, so now she's going to hit front. And she does, that's serious damage. Now, and she's going to obliterate in the backfield. Okay, now, okay, I didn't lose anybody. Now, Unohana's going to come out. Okay, so she regenerated rage and at the same time healed. So let's see if this is enough to. So she's gonna get taken out. Okay, so there. Yeah, so that, as you can see, that enabled me to get 3 stars on it simply by having her come out first. So it's not a big heal, okay, but it's enough to be effective in some of these upper levels. This is what I was thinking. So I've decided to go ahead and focus on her. I think it'll be beneficial to actually, helping the team and to see how it is just progressing a little farther. As you can see, I'm just like right on that cusp where I can get 3 stars, but I'm really close to getting 3 stars. So this, I think, having her come out and help, because I don't go first, and the elite stages, going first is not apparently on the menu here. Darn it, I was hoping I would kill him. Because they get a rage immediately. Yeah, see, this, if they get their rages immediately, it's just ridiculous. In the end, it all comes down to, do they hit the same person on the front row, or is it just actually, if they spread it out, sometimes you can survive. But I'm going to have to get the elements on these because probably going to need, even with that, I'm probably going to need elemental damage buff on this. Because I got a feeling somebody's going to die right here. Okay, no, they didn't give him a rage. So Shinji did enough of a rage steal to actually salvage that one. So it looks like I might be able to get 3 on this one as well. But he does a block a lot, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we got him. Yeah, I think that one with Yami is just a tad bit overrated. They need to sort of adjust that one down a little bit. So yeah, 3 stars on that one as well. So that's, yeah, 74. So this is a Renji. I might go try. So let's see what we can do on him. I'll probably have to go back and manually do the Yami. Probably what I'll do is try to take out, just focus on trying to take him out. Taking him out singularly if at all possible. Interesting. I expected this one to be, when I saw that this is 2, no, it's only 1. Uh-oh, not good. It's never good having what's-her-face on the team, because if she gets that, Zanbeku can just one hit annihilate you. That's totally nasty. If she gets one shot sometimes in the backfield. Okay, probably going to lose 1 here. Oh, no, he survived it. I guess being at 5 stars helps a little bit. So it looks like we'll 3-star this one as well. So yeah, I think the Yami is just a little bit misaligned is what it amounts to. So 3-star that one as well. Alrighty, who's next? See how far we can go here. I'm assuming that I'll be getting some new ones here pretty soon. Yeah, they'll keep hooking them out. So the stars, you know, the sets are there. So this is Ikaku. He's pretty. I love his Bankai when he goes to the Bankai with the way the you see how the little blade comes up off the back there. I think that's really cool. Pretty tough too. Ouch. Oh. Okay. All right, they survived. White Ichigo just does a ton of damage. Oh, Shinji's. We're not going to take out Shinji, I don't think. That's going to put me in a bad spot. Yep, going to need to do a little bit of things there. Not going to be able to make this one. Going to lose. Because I needed Shinji to go out in that shot, because I'm going to lose. Because I figured it's going to take my whole team to take out Iroquois. Actually, it might be close because I'm doing all 3 rages. It might actually work. Yeah, I think, yeah, now we're going to go on single hits. We might actually 3-star this one. Yeah, I think we got him. Oh, yeah. That was close. I was hoping to take out Shinji on that second round there because I was scared. You know, a lot of this rolls down to luck. Because if they tag up on the same character, he's going to go down. It doesn't matter who it is. So you just have to get the proper, you know, roll, so to speak, RNG on what you got. So this right here is an age. So she's actually one of the fairly good. This is a 2. This is a 2-ranger. So this is a 2-lane. So in a two two-level stage, you probably might want to put her in a second so that she would heal you going into the second round instead of having you heal you in the first round, because the damage is generally not that big in the first round, because the first round opponents are usually fairly small. I'm actually doing pretty good damage on this one. Oh yeah, okay. So it didn't matter, got through it either way. Yeah, Yami is just overrated. They need to tone that stage down just a bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking this is working pretty good. So let's go ahead and go back. Let's do Yami again and see what happens. Now that I've got Unohana in the first round, let's see, because I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, it seems like I think this one's just overrated. I think they've got it overpowered for the levels. I think the problem is they do 3 rages. Now see, they tag up on Yamamoto. It seems like every time they go for Yamamoto. Man, he's just tough. He's just so tough. Okay, might be able to beat him here. A lot of it just depends on... yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. So he's able to do 1. So it's a little bit harder than the rest, but still, considering where it's placed at in the thing, it's still too hard. Should be lower. So so yeah, we've got that. So we just need to do this one right here, and we will have enough stars to progress into 21 if we want to. I'll probably build up my weapons just a little bit more and finish getting 5 gold before I do it anyway, even if I do manage to get through it here. This is a pretty tough one though. You got 3 captains, for crying out loud. And they're going to do all rages. Oh, man. Bye-bye. Why did you go? Oh, man. This is going to be hurt. It's going to hurt. I'm going to get burned. Actually, didn't quite get it. No. So, this is power gap. This is right here is what happens. This is telling me you're not ready to go into 21 yet. This is what this level tells me. Okay? Because of that's the way they power gate it. You're seeing a fine example of it here. They're telling me that you're not ready for 21. So we'll just go back to the drawing board. We'll do a bunch of gold 5s. As you can see, I'm not too far out of it. I'm actually surprised Ichigo died. He's usually the last one alive on pretty much everything. He got a rage, so he's probably going to... Kenpachi's probably going to go out right here. Yeah, that got him. But as you see, I got close. So I'm not too far away from getting it. Let me see here. I want to check. Okay, yeah, so they do have another level up. So if I do manage to get this, even with 1 star, I might be able to do 1 or more and get 1 star on them and progress. So it's not like you have to get 3 stars on this to get my 797. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So just going to keep working through it. As you can see, if you follow the guidelines, do what you need to do, and punch through the levels, you know, keep focusing on getting the character up, you'll be okay. So we got a star chest here and claim some more Ichigo shards. So Ichigo shards are always nice, even though I've already got him at 6. All right, so yep, just wanted a little bit of gameplay for you. I hope everybody liked it. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. When you've subscribed, if you click on the bell, you'll be notified each time I post a video. So this is Kendrick coming up your corner, signing out.